Okay, we'll start off, as I said, we'll be doing some revision today, mainly revision of the form, the Bagua form. We'll also, however, be doing, I've been neglecting the training methods for each of the palms, so I have to do 2 today to catch up, because we're up to the 4th lesson now, so I want to do number 3, palm training method, and number 4, palm training method. Number 3 palm is like that, and it represents fire. I always remember that with the fire, flames going up like so. And the eyes, very good for the eyes as well, just standing in your qigong. The fingers stretched. Breathing in, as you breathe out, you suck in through there, and as you breathe out, you push out with your palm. So when you breathe in, you go like that with your palm. When you breathe out, you relax it. It's the reverse of what you would think it would be. So we're going to do number 3 palm now. I'll just get Amanda and Mike just to demonstrate it quickly for you. Over here, just to show you what it looks like when it moves along a bit. Okay, thank you. So as you can see, the footwork, by the way, in all of these training methods that we're doing, it's up to you as to where you put your feet. That's the rule with Bagua. The feet should look after themselves. Although I say, I'll put your feet here and put your feet here, as long as you're doing the basic steps correctly. When you're doing the fighting, of course, you can't be thinking about where your feet are. We do the training to get where to put the feet exactly. So you might have to do that before you do a spin around, but it should just happen naturally. That's why these training methods, as you saw, I don't even know what the footwork was doing there, but they're constantly changing all the time. So I'll give you the set pattern first of all, and then keep in mind that you can change. You can also change from left to right side whenever you want to. Eli? So your partner's throwing it, well, maybe with this hand. Bang, there's your number 3 palm. Coming straight up to the face. That's just the old Bagua slip block. It's a very nice, very handy thing to have. You must slip it, see that? All I've got to do here is to think about, push my palm to Eli's face, and it's an instantaneous block and attack. See, I'm not thinking, never ever think block and then attack. It's always got to be, just push your palm towards his temple, like so. And that's the number 3 palm into the temple. As soon as I do that, my foot's already there. The toe of my other foot has touched the ground behind me, like so. As I do that. So from here, it's bang, I'm stepping. Now as my toe touches, I'm going to flick this palm. It's still a number 3 palm, see? Straight up under his nose, like so. It could go under the neck, but much better up under the nose. It still isn't, see, it's like that. But it's not got to be like, it's not got to be like this, a stiff arm. It's got to be a, one's ring almost falls off when you do that. So, bang, I'm controlling his other hand with this hand. I spin straight around and strike him in the back of the neck. Like so, straight up under Gall Bladder 20 points. Now take a step forward. And as that comes around, to avoid that, he goes forward, and I go to attack him, but he's already out of the way, and now it's his turn. Now he strikes me in the face. Bang, have your other hand up already like that. So he strikes me in the face. Spin around, bang, so I'm out of here, and he's coming in with his strike. Strike. 2 hands, sorry, 2 hands. And we're off again. Now when he brings his 2 hands through, I can either come through with that hand or that hand. But see, that's forcing me now to take another step, you see? That's forcing me to take another step. Otherwise I could do it on this side and just take the 1 step behind as I do that one. But because I've got this foot forward, I can do whatever I like. I can go this side because he's got 2 hands forward. I can go bang, bang, and then around, and as you're coming out of there, and here we go, yeah. That's right, now it's his turn, so he decided to go on the same side again. So let's just, thank you Ben, okay. The footwork here, so there's the toe on the ground, bang, bang, as I strike him up on the nose. Now as I spin, I've got to put the right heel down obviously, but I start to spin on the toes. See, I start to spin like this. But as soon as I get there, see, then the heel takes over in the typical Bagua fashion. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ben. When you are doing this, both partners should come like that. It should be working like this all the time. So that, bang, as soon as I come around for this one, Eli will already be on the move to get away from this one, you see. Now, at this point though, if I were to complete, just stay there, Eli, if I were to complete this, our shoulders should be opposite. That's how we should be standing, you see, just turn this way. That's where we should be. I shouldn't be out here, otherwise my footwork's incorrect, and that's what we're working on here, is the automatic footwork. So we should be at this point. Okay, so we're doing it again. Bang, bang. Now if I find I'm too far out here, and I'm not going to I will adjust that first step. See how I automatically just moved the left step in, so that it's going to put me in the optimum position to get the maximum power for this strike up under Gall Bladder 20s. Now as I'm coming around for that strike, Eli's on the move, and I'm on the move, see? Bang. So it should be coming together. Oh, I should have been already out of there. Bang, and so on. So you should be, that's how you should be moving. Thank you, Eli. I was just explaining to Mike as well, when you're striking these things, it's good to have this thing here. I'd forgotten about this, but we can, this strike up on the nose. We never ever strike anyone, of course, like the old karate thing of like that. That's why the karate people hold their thumb in like this, is to give the hand a bit of rigidity, because you'll still break your fingers. You get a terrible percussions through here when you strike things. That's why it's always, whenever you strike things, it's always a slightly upward motion and the fingers aren't together. That's why we can leave the thumb out. So when you're coming around for that second strike there, so your first one should also be like that. That's you've got to concentrate on an L shape around here. That's your main striking part for the number 3 hand, unless you're striking to the body, in which it's the whole palm when you're doing the frog palm strikes, which you get onto later. But now, see, it's like that. And it should be slightly upward, so it's... Now, when you do the next one, it shouldn't be like that, or like that, see? It's got to be striking inwards, and then it lifts up. So you're not going to damage your hand, so it's got to be... And by the same token, when I come around for this one, it's got to be upwards. It's got to be upwards like so, not just bang like that. It's got to be always upwards and outwards to get a spiral. So when your hand comes in, it actually goes like this. Everything has spirals on the end of it. So when you're striking that second strike here, it's not just in like that. It's a tremendously powerful shot. See, it's striking like that, and then it's spiraling out like that. So the area on your opponent's body that you're striking to is actually the top of the upper lip. But it's the rest of it that's going to drive this up into these very dangerous points here, GV26. It's a death point. It doesn't drive the bone up into the nose. You need a sledgehammer or a brick to do anything like that, but there's no bone there at all anyway. That's just cartilage. There's the bone that starts there, and you're just going to smash the bone. That's an old wives' tale of smashing bones up into brains. It's rubbish. So you're really striking to the top of the lip like that, but then it's going to strike up, you see, in a spiral. Okay, thank you, Ben. Okay, we're going to the number 4 palm. Number 4 palm represents thunder. I always remember that. There's the thunder. Represents all the stuff that's on the left-hand side of your abdomen. Pancreas, bit of the liver, bit of your stomach, and so on. All the stuff that's on the left-hand side of your abdomen. That's all I need to say about it. Yeah. Okay, this is the training method for number 4. And again, as you go further into it, things become more automatic. Now the footwork in this one, although I'll give you the footwork, again, as you saw with the last one, number 3, you can change it. So in the last one, if you came around to here, you can either just come to here and then come back with your two-handed strike, or you can come around to here, you come around, and come through with that one, or do whatever you want. It's just an automatic thing to teach you about automatic footwork, and that's very important in Bagua or any internal martial art. The hands are for fight, and the feet are for keeping you steady.